So did you see where the campaign manager for Donald Trump was on CNN doing a live interview with one of the moderators, and she brought up some information saying, you know, you two are both so biased, you shouldn't be the moderators of this debate. And she said all the disparaging things that they have said about Donald Trump. One even allegedly said that he was like Hitler. Now, in my day, 30 years ago, working in the news business, or for 30 years working in the news business, you never let your bias out. You never let people see what you thought about a president, what you felt about a president, which candidate you supported, none of that. If you did, you would not have a job. Three-quarters of the alleged journalists today would not be working in the business back then, because you don't get to pick a side. You don't get to choose who you think is best. You give them information, you give out the facts, and you trust that we, the people, will make the right choice. But you don't trust us anymore because you think you're better than us. You think you're so arrogant that you think you are high and mighty and you are the elite. Well, guess what? You messed up, because you're speaking things and people are not buying it. So you're going to moderate this debate, and people are going to sit out there and know and be looking for you to do this, to ask biased questions. And the funny thing is that by cutting off the mic of the campaign manager, they made this a huge story. Everybody's talking about it, and now they're talking about, wait a minute, is this fair? That would have never come out had CNN not had to be the control masters. It just cracks me up because it's so obvious, it's so blatant, and the perception alone is enough that should ruin any journalist's career. I cannot wait to watch this on Thursday night and see what's happening. I'll tell you one thing. I do respect Trump because for this thing, there's a lot of things I don't respect him, but I do respect him for this, is all the cards are stacked against him. Biden's campaign's figured everything out they want for this debate, and they're getting everything they want. And Trump says, I'm there. So he's going, and he has more to prove than Joe Biden does. Joe Biden just has to stand up for an hour and a half. It's going to be a really interesting show. But be watching the moderators, because they may have to be a little more moderate now that they've opened their big, fat mouths and a huge Pandora's box by shutting off the mic. You know, shut off a mic. Control freaks.